Welcome to King Says So, a channel that advocates for one Africa, one land, one Africa, one language, one Africa, one currency, one Africa, one army. I wish to witness Africans all around the world united as one in our lifetime. Enjoy. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy King053, Mr. Easy Imali Enengi. It's been a minute since I've been with you guys. Not too bad. I think I did give you guys 3 videos this week, but a very busy week ahead. Dealing with the Auditor General, and a beautiful week also, I must say, in terms of getting to know colleagues and experiencing Northern Cape. As you might know, that I told you guys on my last video that in Northern Cape I was driving like 1,000 kilometers each day, and sometimes even more a day. So I covered over 5,000 kilometers in the past week, and it was very interesting, to say the least, the experience that I had with the Auditor General, and going to different farms and seeing the beautiful work that our department, my department, the Department of Agriculture, is doing in the communities and helping farmers. But anyway, there was a topic I wanted to cover in terms of the literacy level of councillors in the KwaZulu-Natal region. So SALGA, South African Governments Association, Local Government Association, took out a stats to say over 300 councillors cannot read or write. At that point, I had an issue already with that statement, because we sometimes confuse being educated with being able to read and write. What do I mean by that? I mean, did they give them a book, all these 300 people? Did they give them a sentence? How did they come to that determination that these people cannot read or write? For me, it's very interesting to know, because, ladies and gentlemen, formal qualification does not guarantee a clean government or an effective government. Let's look at the Western Cape, for example. I know John Steenhuisen does not have a post-matric qualification. This was exposed, I think, in 2018, when he was elected as the chief whip of the DA in Parliament. It came to our attention that he does not even have a post-matric. So meaning his highest qualification was a matric. Today, that man with no post-matric is the leader of the DA. We know the situation with our former president, Jacob Zuma, also, I believe, who stopped school somewhere in grade 5 in primary school. Did have, of course, courses and here and there, but Jacob Zuma, without that education, led the military arm of the ANC, Umkhonto weSizwe. He was the chairperson of Umkhonto weSizwe. And, you know, it takes a person with a sharp mind, a brilliant mind, to strategize and try to fight the apartheid government at that time. It took a person with a vast knowledge of how you engage in war and how you strategize every move. So I'm not protecting councillors that cannot read or write. And my question is, how did they come to that conclusion? You remember the Auditor General, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, said in all the municipalities that they have audited, they've come to a conclusion that CFOs, that is qualified, sometimes chartered accountant, accounting people. She said, I can't remember if it was Tsakane, but I believe it was. Tsakane said, and correct me if I'm wrong, she said when they audited the municipalities, I think many of them got a qualified audit, and and there were a bad audit in general. And she said CFOs around South Africa in their different respective municipalities cannot perform basic accounting, meaning passing journals and all of that. And I was like, no, this is not possible. How did the Auditor General come to this conclusion that CFOs cannot perform a basic accounting practice? I was very disturbed, and I remember at that time it said, and yeah, because I understand how departments and municipalities come about receiving an unqualified or a qualified audit, and receiving a bad audit and fruitless expenditure. There is so much that is going on in the background that people don't know. Let's come back to the 300 councillors in KwaZulu Natal that cannot read or write. And I was making the example about Western Cape. Western Cape, it's been said, is a province. It's a province that has clean audits all the time, and the auditors are always Auditor General is always parading with Western Cape, but that their departments are good, they are managing money properly. But does it translate to the people on the ground? No, it doesn't. The crime in Western Cape is crazy. So having the poorest of the poor, the gap between the poorest of the poorest in Western Cape and the rich elites, it's big. It's the same as Alexandra and Sandton in Johannesburg. It's bad, to say the least. So running a department cleanly does not mean that the people are getting the service delivery that they're supposed to be getting. So I was very disappointed when I got this report, because for me, or this report of 300 councillors cannot read or write, meaning now you're coming out with this thing of saying these people can't read a financial statement, these people can't read a progress report on activities that must be done. That is what a normal person assumes when you tell them someone can't read or write, meaning they can't comprehend what is on the paper in terms of the agenda of the meeting. You see how deep it goes. And as we know, I just want you people to understand that in KwaZulu Natal, the IFP, the DA, the EFF, and other parties are very strong. So when we are talking about 300 councillors cannot read or write, don't think ANC. And I'm the last person to defend the ANC, but I'm just stating facts here. Don't think the ANC, because it's not the ANC only. It is a mixture of many parties. But I am challenging this report. I'm saying it can't be true. It can't be true. Let's name and shame, and not exactly shame, because working in government, I get to experience a lot of people, and I'm telling you, your usual bookworms don't know how to manage conflict. And of course, because I'm still in government, I can't name and shame for my protection. But we have people with master's degrees, honors, but a simple thing like conflict management, they can't do it. And you find a cadre who is going through the structures of the political party. When it comes to sitting two people down and managing conflict management, they are very good. When it comes to planning, how to plan, what are we going to do, and all of, they are very good. But it's just they are not knowledgeable in terms of books. They don't have the degree, but they know how to manage people. So I'm not going to sit here and say 300 councillors not being able to read or write. I'm putting that in inverted commas because I'm questioning it. Directly translate to bad governance. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I've seen it many times. I've been long in government now, so I know what I'm talking about. And education does not necessarily mean that you are you are going to do well in terms of governing, especially at municipality level and at municipality level, at a councillor level. You need someone who understands the people and the environment that they are serving, and then you will get a proper outcome. I mean, we can go through the qualifications of the EFF, see how many people had what you call. But we can start with the ANC from the president itself, and this is an old stats that I'm showing you guys, but you get an idea as to what is going on in terms of the qualifications there, and the EFF there. You can see what is going on with the EFF, and what is this? Um, yeah, just basically the different qualifications. Or this is really old data that I'm pulling out for you guys, because Musima Imane was still the what you call, the president of the DA. So this I think was somewhere in 2019, just before they booted him out. But anyway, nevertheless, thank you guys for watching. I'm back now. You guys will be getting a lot of videos. This weekend you might get 3. So I'm very happy to be back. Thank you guys for subscribing. I appreciate the patience that you guys have with me being a busybody, but I'm back. I appreciate every comment that you guys leave. You guys are always so lively on the comment section, speaking with your boy King053, and I'm learning a lot. Iron does sharpen iron. I'm still a little bit tired. My body's still beaten up with the kilometers that I was driving. My colleague said, "You're not being honest in terms of how tired you are," and I can just feel sitting here that my body's out. But anyway, work is work, and I enjoy doing content creations on YouTube. So until we meet next time, please don't forget to pray and know your boy loves you always, and I salute you.
Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy the content, leave your thoughts on the comment section and hit the like and subscribe button, and we will meet on the next one.